a very high chance of that Blood in the Water scout being given away sooner rather than later, guys. So make sure you follow the channel. But this is pistol round for now. We've got 3 people facing mid here for NaVi. It's going to be Edward, Guardian, and Starix all facing mid. Guardian going to back off after going down to 18 HP. We've got lots of pistol spam here in the mid area, both up and down. Maniac going to get close with that P250 and get Zeus in the face. That's going to be a one-tap, especially without a helmet.
Yeah, Guardian not looking too great as Titan can really get onto this bomb site now. Apex has the smoke. He's going to get ready. He throws the flashbang across now. Starix going to have to rotate to join Edward as the push comes on. They try and throw some bullets towards the T's, and they find one in the head of Kenny S as Guardian spotted someone go across there. And they've jumped up onto shore as the bomb's down, and it's down to NaVi to try and retake this 4v4, but the health bars certainly don't show equal standings.
Yeah, that Titan player on short disappeared like David Copperfield, but going to reappear as Guardian tries to win that duel. But look at the health on the NaVi side. They are all, apart from C's, 1 tap away from leaving this round. This is going to be a very hard retake, which is turned into a possible. They don't have time to take the site. The one player with the kit is down as well. Guardian just going for frags there, trying to get a few $100, but won't even get that. So pistol has gone to Titan, and again, I mean, I have high expectations from the Titan side based on what we saw tactically from them in the previous round. So I think this is looking really bad for NaVi. We're going to have 2 scouts coming out, 2 CZs and a 5-7. Aggression in mid as well. Got a lower B take from Seized. He's going to play the sneaky position while Starix there is going to be the bait. But you can see Apex with a passive position, just waiting for what could be an inevitable CT push here.
Yep, Seized with this CZ as well. Going to be quite a bit of surprising firepower should Apex and co face underneath those B tunnels.
Guardian can cover short as well, so the CTs could stay there for a bit longer if they wanted to. C's going to be up close and personal with that CZ. Almost gets a second frag, just runs out of bullets. RPK 11 HP now. Is he going to win that frag? He's still going to go for it. He does get it indeed. It's going to be a one-man advantage now to NaVi as Zeus even things up with that CZ. Going to pick up an AK as well. That's going to force the bomb over towards the B bomb site. Safety in numbers, all 3 together. RPK 11 HP, Existence on 60. They could all get cut down as well. Oh god, it starts with the scout at the back. They can't push with a scout, surely. That's going to make things a bit easier for them, but 1 scout in the wrong direction, and that's going to be a wrap. Existence though, excellent play by him. Forces the rotation with the Molotov and jumps onto the box to get a peek over the smoke. Somehow they've made this work, and Zeus may have to go to save this AK for the next round now, as he is in a 1 versus 3 with 19 HP. Also has armor to save, so lots of money being carried by the last remaining NaVi player.
And that looked like almost impossible for Titan there. Going into that bomb site with 2 scouts, setting up a crossfire with Titan on such low health. I mean, they haven't lost any since, and it was almost as if Existence was going to have a case of Guardian syndrome from the last round. Buys a pistol after the second round, and then potentially loses it.
Yeah, but you can see the cerebral prowess of Existence there, smoking off the front of site to force the scouts to guess. Then he's obviously 58 HP, he's got more health than the rest of his teammates. He's going to go in, throw that Molotov to force the scout from their position, then jump onto the box to take him out afterwards. Very, very, very good on the spot change there from Existence, and it paid off for his team. Got to be 2-0 now, but again, we do have an AK on Zeus. Question is, what do the rest of the team do? They're all hovering around $2,000, and so is Zeus, actually. So not really worth them buying, and they are going to go for a number of people boosted onto short. I'm sure Zeus is going to lead the charge with this AK. It's going to boost for that peak down into connector, to lower B, in fact.
He's actually going to spot Apex here, but Apex gets the better of Zeus.
Wow, with 2 bullets.
2 bullets, and he only needed 1 of them as well. As it puts NaVi at a 1-man disadvantage as well as the firepower. Guardian was able to retrieve the AK-47 though. So they still have something behind them as Starix now gets dropped by the AWP of Kenny S. Kenny S gets the second. Apex finishes things off there, and Titan take the 3-0 lead here going into the gun round.
A reasonably clean round indeed, and Kenny S already with the AWP in the previous round there. So, question is, can NaVi take a round here. If they lose this round, look at the money on their side. They've got $200 across 5 people. And they've got their round loss bonus already, so they're going to be in dire straits if they do not make it out of this round. Kenny S is going to get taken out. Solo push onto long. Had that smoke in the right place, but with a CT on either side of that smoke, did not manage to get the right engagement. It's going to be Maniac trolling with the scout there, but with a follow-up grenade, gets the right angle on that smoke, anything can happen.
As Seized holding this B site where it's obviously a lot quieter towards that side of the map, but Maniac still hesitant to push through those long doors. Maniac's main job, I believe, down long was to prevent them picking up the AWP, but Zeus was able to do that, which meant Maniac had to fall back away and not risk losing it and facing.
Yeah, they're rotating positions and putting Apex there instead because Maniac only has 7 HP remaining. So the whole idea with the person holding long is that he goes for a timing push as the players on short start to emerge onto the site here. So not going to go the T's way, however, which may mean that the push long comes faster, and indeed the frags will go in favour of Titan, but he gets caught with a nade in his hand, so that's not going to be great. And it's Existence versus 3. He will fall to Zeus. So NaVi get the round they need. They get the AWP as well. Zeus saving it with only 1 pixel of life remaining. We'll see if Guardian can change the tide of this match with this AWP.
He has Kenny S's one. He's going to go for this peek down long by the looks of things. Kenny S has rebought one and not going to find anyone in mid, so he's going to push down further.
Yeah, something we saw as well in a previous match last week, I want to say Deponere's match, was the AWPer throws flashes for his teammates onto long, then holds short with that AWP. Maniac, though, in an advanced position, abusing that smoke, going to take down Zeus, but there is one more person to hold, and Guardian's going to come for support as well. Not even sure if his teammate StarX has been found yet, but he's got Steel's position there, and abuses Existence's shadow showing before the player. Will give him a slight advantage, and he will get the frag. 1-man advantage for NaVi.
As Apex has made his way through towards the CT spawn, takes out Edward, and it's back to a 3-on-3. C's now trying to defend, getting the frag, but RPK comes from behind to get that one off, and we see the bomb from Kenny S rotating towards the B bomb site, meaning Guardian surely must decide to save this AWP.
Interesting where, I want to know where StarX is going while Guardian... Is he just going for the biggest rotate of all time? I'm wondering what the purpose is, or if they're just kind of setting up. I think they might be setting up for exit frags here. Yeah, indeed they are. So very smartly rotating all the way to the place where it makes the most sense for the...
And we can see them going straight back through,
goes.
Jumping around.
He's going to run away and try and bait for his teammate now, who will cover him. Excellent play there by NaVi. They are doing so much damage, and that's going to leave Kenya stuck. He should save... Oh, the sharpest of shots. Yeah, you don't actually need to exit all the way through the tunnel. You can stay there with a reasonable amount of life and survive. So Kenyes, sharp as a butcher's pencil right there, going to take down that AWP. That all-important AWP here for NaVi as they face a 3-round deficit on the CT side, plus the eco. Things not going their way whatsoever. Could be 2-0 Titan here.
It's definitely looking like it could go that way, as StarX has this AK that he was able to save. It's the only firepower that NaVi have in their arsenal right now, as Seized has the CZ on the B bomb site. Just holding the tight angle, waiting to see if there's a push through, but Kenny S picks up one onto Zeus. Going to go for the repeat, gets Edward as well.
All he needs is a pixel, and he will find your face.
As he's going to get another one there onto Guardian. This is Kenny S heaven right here. StarX is able to drop Existence, though, deals a little bit of economic damage, as StarX gets a second, but a third is asking too much of him.
Kenny S, the most wanted man in France, the human meat grinder, the human can opener.
This spawn that Titan have for B is amazing. They've just got 4 players over here.
Are you going to say B rush?
Maybe at like...
Are you going to say B rush?
Maybe at like gold level, yeah, but for Titan, no. They're just going to back away and let Kenny S spot mid.
But hey, look, if they did go for the B rush,
it would have been perfect.
It would have been completely successful.
Titan needs to play a gold Nova level.
You're ahead of your time.
As Kenny S puts Guardian down. But Guardian was able to pick up Apex before he fell, and Edward now has this AWP as Maniac punishes Starks for going aggressive.
Okay, so trades left and right, not going in favor of NaVi as they currently have a one-man deficit, and that's going to be Edward caught by Maniac. Only Zeus remains. He is going to be under pressure to save even this little FAMAS, going to be able to upgrade, but Maniac's just waiting to punish here. He's like Titan's answers they get right. Let's see if Zeus... Look at the money on his team first and foremost. You can see it's quite spread out from 0 on RPK to 2750 or 2900 on... In fact, I'm reading the complete wrong end of the scoreboard. Never mind that. But they're all floating around $100, $300. So he could have potentially gone for it because they're all going to roughly have the same amount of money, as you can see there, $2,400 to $2,700. But at the same time, 1 versus 3 with Kenny S loitering around as well. No. I'll leave you to decide. It's going to be 1 to 6 now. Titan looking strong.
Strong is definitely it. Kenny S missing that shot through the doors. In fact, he hit it onto C, sorry. 17 HP. Anticipating the jump. Hitting him at body level as Maniac just shoves his way through. Long doors. Gets 2, gets 3. Maniac on a rampage here. Edward able to grab 2 frags though. Over towards B. And now they're going to go hunting for him as well.
Yeah, 34 HP, no armor. Not going to last very long. 1 to 7 for Titan. And we'll see the AWPs come out for Guardian once again. And double AWPs, in fact. At least Cease has armor on his. Yeah. Guardian, no armor to be seen for him. No Kevlar, no helmet.
It's, again, pretty big risk. We saw him do this on Mirage, and it didn't pay off for him. I believe he died straight away. But he's going to go for an aggressive push onto short, anticipating Kenny S, and he gets it. That's a big play.
Big plays from Guardian. Big gonads, big plays. But there's still so much time on the clock here for Titan. Oh, wow, look at this. Fnatic style, going for a double peek. That's one place we haven't seen it yet, and that's going to take C's by surprise. But these are things, you can do that kind of boost almost anywhere. A long time ago, you saw people do it next to B platform, just boosting over the smoke, and it just, you know, if you're scoped in or similar, then you're not going to look in the right place, and they are going to exploit. They're going to exploit you like a diamond miner.
These analogies you come up with, I'm not sure about them.
You're welcome.
As Guardian now, 1 versus 3, trying to salvage what he can and save this AWP. 30 seconds left. He's going to leg existence there. That's not what he needed. Kenny S anticipates the jump. Guardian doesn't. As he's now going to have to settle for the mini AWP in a scout. They're forcing this one up. 2 scouts and the good old Swag 7 in the hands of Edward.
Okay. Again, this is the ropey buy, the jumble sale buy. It's like they've gone to a charity shop and they've just bought a sack of stuff and they don't know what's in the sack. And they've got 2 scouts and a Mag 7 and Titan and Maniac, Apex, Kenny S. It's going to steal all their items. They're going to wait for them outside a charity shop and just straight rob them for their goods. C's going to be the only one who gets away from these bullies. So they look to make it 9 to 1. Oh. Very nice tag there on Kenny S. But couldn't see him lasting too long there. And again, this is a complete catastrophe here for NaVi. Titan, I'm really pleased to see how strong Titan are looking at the moment. Obviously, I think a lot of people were very worried. Some said that their previous setup with Kukli was one-dimensional with a double AWP setup, and we've seen a hint of it potentially continuing here with Existence as a second one. But right now, I wouldn't even say that they're being terribly reliant on Kenny S, as another way people said they may have been one-dimensional, carry S. Like there have been some games in the previous year where that's happened, but so far it's looking solid all round. Guardian gonna start the proceedings again, but can they close out the round? Where he's got frags before, they still haven't won the round. They've only got 1 round of 10 right now. They need to. I mean, 9-6 is still technically possible here.
It's just going to be an uphill climb for NaVi. But this is a round they can definitely grab with both hands as Existence tries to hold on with his own and gets taken down by Guardian. So it's just RPK left now. He's been playing quite well this evening, but not well enough to 1v4 apparently.
Yeah, let's look at the frags on this board. We can see Guardian and Maniac, the first two players, excuse me, to hit double figures here, one for each team. NaVi managed to salvage around, but it's still a reasonable amount of money on the T side. They're not going to be worried too yet. Let's have a look at who's going to win this peak. In fact, we are going to be sent somewhere else by Mr. Auto Director as Kenyes found a pick on long in the name of Starix. Zeus getting one back for his team. Going to even things up with the slam dunk. Kenyes just roaming around the map on his own. Again, you see different setups here for AWPers, where some go with support and so on, but Kenyes just Lone Ranger right now. He's like Brave Star on a horse, just riding around, shooting people in the chest.
Yeah, this is one of the things that makes Kenyes so great. He will just bounce around the map. It's really hard to predict him, and they're just pushing up mid like he had an AK, but with the AWP in his hands.
So yet another round not going in favor of NaVi. Existence going to try and slow the push down in long, but the push will come anyway from Zeus. 27 HP remaining on him. Going to try and... He's peeking mid, you can see there, to try and get some information for his team and potentially some frags. Guardian trying to snap Kenny, but not going to happen just yet. Kenny's still looking for him, and Guardian does not care. Can't even see Kenny, will shoot him anyway. This man, he's like Morpheus, but blind. I don't know why that makes sense, but I'm sure somewhere it does. Someone make sense of that and tweet me about it.
And now NaVi having to go for the saves here. I don't think they can even really go for exit frags.
Well, the exits have come already. They're miles away from that bomb.
They're just trying to get pickings.
Indeed, but they need every little advantage they can get. Apex going to eventually peek long. How does he even see that? I can't see a thing right now. I'm wearing glasses. I can't see that.
And something massive about that round, NaVi have now lost their loss bonus. This is, if they lose this, they can't buy.
If they lose this, it could be the match.
Yeah.
Now we've got double ups coming out. Existence with the second one. This, I like the sound of this. I like the look of this. I like his style. I like his moves.
But it's going to be Apex who opens things up onto Starix elsewhere. As we join a flashed Zeus. As he peeks around long, gets one, tries to spray for the second, but Maniac gets the headshot. He's been so great at just pushing out of these long doors and brute forcing his way through. And picking up frags every time he does so. And it's worked this time as well, 4v3. And looking like Titan want to push long.
Yeah, Guardian has somebody close, mid doors. Is he going to look in the right place at the right time? No frag just yet. Seized with nothing much going on there. As the hunt is on RPK with two people to contest with. Edward's going to get the frag though. And that's going to bring things back to 3 versus 3. You can see Kenyes just retaining control of long, but it doesn't look like Titan can get short anytime soon. So that two-pronged assault that we all know and love may not be found just yet, but does Kenyes even need it? Gets the first frag, switches to his knife just at the wrong time. He hasn't seen the CT. He's going to get caught. Thought he was still on short, but he has indeed moved on towards the plat area. Now he rotates back. Edward doing great work here for NaVi. Can he get to the floor in time for this frag? Indeed he can. Could we see a 10-5 here? We
definitely could, but Titan have quite a bit of money in the bank to stop this.
Well, they're not going to after this buy, though.
No.
See Kenyes starting on 2,400 HP. Sorry, money, dollars. The orb's going to be dropped to him by Existence. So, post-purchase, looking a bit ropey indeed.
As they're just going to smoke off tunnels there, so that Edward doesn't really have that to worry about. And it's going to be Starix to actually deny Maniac this time, just as I was singing his praise. He gets taken down in this 14th round.
Okay, so things going the way of NaVi now. We do have an intrusion in the mid area. Apex is trespassing right now. Going to smoke for that B rotation. Starix is, again, he was so aggressive on Mirage. Being aggressive now on Dust T, but Kenyes is even more aggressive. Still, things going well for NaVi. RPK not going to be able to shoot while blind. Down to Kenyes as last man. We know what he's capable of. Let's have a look at him without the X-ray. Shout out to Steel. Ooh, goes for the snap. Doesn't get the flick. Stop, look, flick. Fire. Didn't work out for him that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so last round of the first half. NaVi need every round they can get. They're kind of scratching at the window here, trying to be let in. They don't want to be stuck outside in the cold. And again, they are facing the 2-0 right now, so things need to change for them, and soon. We have a number of people top mid here for the T's.
Looks like they might just brute force their way onto short and see what they can do. They have an okay amount of grenades to try and take this site, but Edward is going to get flashed up. It's going to be StarX and Guardian to get frags. Edward gets one. No, it's C's to get the second one there, as it's just RPK left. And a good comeback there from NaVi towards the end. They did it on Mirage, but their second half wasn't great.
Yeah, I mean, they were on the ropes there for so long. It's like up against Clubber Lang, but they weren't even like Rocky. They were like the referee, just getting blown up by a big burly boxer. Brought some rounds back in the end, but will it be enough to bring this to a third map? That is the question. At least they won't have the pressures of Titan on the T side there, and we'll have a bit more freedom. But if Titan turn on the LDLC mode and they start pushing lower B and so on, then this could be a complete shutout. We'll have to see what the Titan Stratego is. Looks fairly standard at the moment. We've got 3 people heading towards B for the CTs, just in case there's a fast push from the Ts, but it is NaVi after all, so that's very unlikely indeed.
They're just going to hang out by long doors, seeing if anyone pushes through. We saw Titan be quite aggressive in their pistol CT on Mirage. NaVi seeing if they replicate it here on Dust 2, and it doesn't look like it, but the wraparound is coming in through tunnels, could catch quite a few members of NaVi.
Here's that aggression we were talking about. They've got all the information already, and look at this stack from the CTs. We still have RPK holding long as the inevitable push is going to come in, but Maniac could have some massive frags here if he comes in time.
They get 3 frags on short, and it's just the 2 members who were down long left. One of them was Guardian. He now gets taken down. And there we go. The aggression from Titan, the calculated aggression, pays off there. Yeah,
this was what I'm talking about. They know it's NaVi, so they're waiting for an initial rush. There is no initial rush. Then the flank comes out. 2-man flank through B, and look at the damage it did. This could be the end here for NaVi. This could be a fast 2-0. We're not used to seeing NaVi lose like this, but Titan looking so strong at the moment. This is insanity. That massive nade as well, just going to make life even worse for the NaVi side. Kenny S shot down to 18 HP, but it is after all. Kenny S, if he's not dead, then you probably are going to be.
Whoa, Kenny S gets his third. There's 1 player left in StarX. Kenny S does fall. Tech9 is going to fall in the hands of StarX, but that was great. Great scout play from Kenny S.
Too hot for TV right now. Jumping Scout versus Eco. Please, let's turn off the Jumping Scout. Please, come on, guys. Come on. Because that is abuse of the highest order. I haven't seen that much abuse since last map, actually. Now look at this lower tunnel push here from Apex.
He's going to catch at least 1 player out. Gets 1, gets not able to get the second. FAMAS obviously not as strong as an M4. If he had an M4, he probably would have had 2 there. But Maniac, he was a Maniac down long doors in the first half. He's replicating that on the CT side with the pistol.
Okay, so Maniac, his flanking is off the charts here for Titan. He gets so many big frags for them and really just shuts down rounds as he did once again there with Existence sweeping things up at the end.
And now we're 3 rounds away from Titan winning. And if they get this 19th round, Guardian won't have an AWP at any point in this second half. It's been a big thing for NaVi. They need Guardian to get these frags. And when he doesn't have that AWP, the likelihood is a lot less.
Indeed, you can see Existence in the middle of the scoreboard for his team now as well. In-game leader putting in work, but StarX going to get an early frag on long, but they're not going to push it just yet. There's going to be another person in the name of Kenny S in the long area, so exchanges in mid, 4 versus 4 now. We have a number of NaVi players, all that think through the corner of the wall on Existence, but he will find a straight frag onto Zeus's face. So that's going to be a 1-man advantage. And again, Existence doing great work here for his team. StarX looking for the frag on Apex. Can he find it though? Indeed he does. Kenny S with a straight frag. Kenny S in control of mid for his team. This is insanity. C's getting the trade frag. 1 versus 2 now. This is doable. This is doable. He knows where 1 might be, but it's not going to be easy. He needs a touch for his team. That's disgusting! 1 versus 1. Both players full health. Doesn't know where RPK is.
He does now, though. RPK gave away his position, missing those first few shots, and seized. Grabbing that round for his team.
Winning with a cool head. So, thing is getting difficult now for Titan as they are 2 rounds away, but they don't give a...
Flying fig.
Flying fig works. That absolutely works. They are going to just go double AWPs, M4 and 2 pistols as they have such a massive lead. Why the hell not? Kenyes doing what Kenyes does.
Getting smoked off, though, so he's going to have to fall back from that one and rotate towards either the A or the B side. Looking like he went towards the A side as StarX has popped his head out of long doors. Spots one player, not able to find the frag. Maniac down to about 80% HP there.
Okay, so forced to back out of long. No control there. We've got a push coming in on short, however. Maniac, look at this aggression from Maniac. He's like a rabid dog.
Oh, wow. And Kenyes getting a frag elsewhere on the map puts the numbers straight in Titan's favor. Maniac gets an AK-47 as well. RPK has an M4 in his hands. NaVi now going to have to be extremely careful as to how they play this one.
Distance getting so many frags for his team. Currently 14 and 9. Guardian looking to even things up. He's only got a scout versus these 2 AWPs. Now he's picked up another rifle here. So this buy has absolutely worked out for Titan. The aggression they're showing, NaVi just not prepared for it. This is a different Titan to the one we're used to seeing here. This is a very different Titan indeed. And we still have the double AWPs here. But it's not Kukli style, it's Existence style.
Kenyes and Existence. The Existence finishing the round with 2 AWP frags. And Titan 2 rounds away from taking this map.
Existence,
2-0.
the fearless leader for Titan. He's just going up and down the map in a Pope-mobile with an AWP on the end of it, shooting people from the headshot area at the back of B. This is insanity. We're going to see the Rec 9 brigade coming in.
And it's going to be a Rec 9 towards B.
Oh, but look at this push from underpass. We've got 2 people in lower B, sorry, not underpass. But let's see if they
can here it is, the
kill
turn.
this conga line.
Gets one. They know they're on the B site, though, because Guardian picked up the frag onto Existence. But look at NaVi, they're just waiting, looking towards these tunnels.
Yeah, even though NaVi have control of the site, I feel like they're just trapped in there.
Yeah, they are exactly trapped in there. Maniac throws the grenade to the back of the site. Edward has an AWP in his hands, though.
Interesting. The CT's going to smoke off the window here. And...
Wow.
Okay, the Titan just going to get completely wiped out, so...
I'm not sure what happened there.
That was like a bus being driven off the side of a cliff. No survivors, and that's going to be another round for NaVi, but Titan have double the rounds of NaVi, so I don't think they're even remotely concerned right now. 2 AWPs in the hands of Titan, though. Sorry, NaVi, I would be a bit concerned because you know that it's Guardian with one of them. And it's going to be one person just sneaking away to the B bomb site there. Seized with an opening frag onto RPK again. There's no armor on any of these players, save for Maniac. 3 remaining CTs towards the long area. StarX going to be covering the angle there as they start to approach. See how fast he is on that trigger finger. Gets one of them at least, but P250 will get the trade frag. And bomb is going to get planted onto B. You can see they already have vacated the premises. So they're going to be looking to get this AK off of Apex. But looking at the money on the T side, it's marginal at the moment. Maybe worth the hunt. Have Seized going for it at the moment. Doesn't get the better of Apex, however.
Apex does have this AK in his hands. He's going up against 2 AWPs here, though, just trying to get some frags. But Zeus is hunting him. Doesn't want him to save this AWP. In fact, Maniac's going to get one. He then gets taken down. They've dropped the AWP hitter, but Zeus might decide to retrieve that. Or might not be able to. So
only Guardian survives.
Yeah, really nice cleanup there, considering for Titan there. They started the round with 5 pistols, finished it with no one alive, but forced 4 rebuys from NaVi.
They do, however, have a reasonable amount of money. We've got the very, very late buy coming out here for Titan. Wonder if that will slow their exit from CT spawn and how that may affect timings on long, etc. Looks like there won't be any craziness from NaVi, so it won't matter that much. Again, we've got a 2-man hold here on long. In fact, they've got nobody mid and nobody watching short either. So this is an interesting strat from the Titan side. But look at this push. This is going to give them the information they need. Who needs to hold short when you can just walk into B tunnels? Now, unbeknownst to NaVi, they are completely squashed.
And they cleared out long as well there, Titan.
Okay, so Edward's going to be looking for this flank, or maybe he's either looking for a rotation from B towards A, or looking to take control of long, but neither of them are going to happen. Maniac in a very odd place indeed, as the remaining NaVi players are over on the A bomb site. First frag going in favor of Kenny S. Trade coming in there from Seized. Got 2 coming short, 1 coming long.
And this Guardian AWP is going to be hard to approach, but when you take out Seized, it becomes a lot easier. But nonetheless, Guardian is still on that site. The nade goes across, it hits him down 56 HP. RPK finishes him off with the 1 tap to the head. But do they have the time to defuse it? They're looking for the bomb.
They don't have time.
Kit.
R.I.P. in Saucisson. I haven't got something that starts with a P for French.
No.
But I know there's Saucisson or Sacristain as well.
I did Spanish at school, I'm sorry. So, again, another close round from Titan, but NaVi able to take it at the last. Guardian just doing as much as he could to hold that site, making sure they had the bomb. And RPK bringing that M4 forward from the previous round.
Okay, so very different setup indeed from the CT side. And that's very interesting to see, generally speaking, that they have multiple strats and setups here. Again, on the previous round we saw there was nobody in this area whatsoever. Now you've got 2 people here, a 1-man hold, more passive on the long side, and no push here on B. So things changing from round to round here. NaVi got to be paranoid about potential flanks all over the place. And in fact, it's fairly early for StarX to look. Oh, he's not going to leave long, or is he? He's going to, in fact, just keep an eye on a potential flank.
As Seeds takes down RPK, and that's the 1 rifle that Titan had. So they lose quite a bit in that one, as NaVi have complete control of mid and can go anywhere they wish.
Oh,
that's going to hurt Guardian a little bit there.
Collateral damage.
As it's just pistol heaven for Titan. They can't really do much here at all. NaVi have complete control of the B bomb site. Apex, though. This AK, Kenny S has found himself an AWP. They could, in fact, retake this as Zeus takes down, even things up.
The numbers are not in the favor of NaVi. And with only C's remaining versus 2, there's the first frag. But instant trade coming in from who other than Kenny S. So match point is here for Titan. But NaVi not that far away. Let's have a look at how much money they're going to have following this round. It's not going to be spectacular by any means. And there's a little bit of GoTV lag, which we've seen recently. So we're going to be straight into the last round. So 2 rifles for the side, and Kenny S, I'm guessing that peak probably disappeared before he made it. Going to get lower tunnel, going to tag both of them, in fact. He's going to get the next frag as well.
Oh, it's Apex. Take it from underneath his nose, but Kenny S.
Kenny S.
Being Kenny S, and there's 2 more players alive, which means 2 more potential kills for Kenny S here.
The human can opener, the human meat grinder, the most wanted man in France, the Rizza, the Jizza, Inspector Deck, Rayquan the chef. It's Kenny S.
Just as you build him up, he just walks away from both frags.
Absolutely, because he can, because it's thug life, that's why.
Kenny S don't need no frags.
He's got 26 already, top fragging across the board here on either side.
As it's just down to Zeus and StarX now.
It's a slow death for these 2. As
it is.
They can't go for a 2-pronged assault on either side. They just have to face
Kenny S.
the Doombringer. Now StarX just going to go anywhere where it's not Kenny S.
See, but StarX will make it over to that B site, and suddenly there'll be a Kenny S there.
GGs are coming out already.
And there it is, Existence. It might as well have been Kenny S with an AWP over there, as Titan take this series 2-0.
Yeah, that was an absolutely monstrous showing from the entire Titan side there. I think RPK wasn't doing fantastic on that particular map, but it didn't matter anyway. It was a 16-9. No. They just absolutely beasted. They demoralized NaVi. That was humongous. And we're going to see Titan in the next game as well versus the Spanish side, Existence. So you can get your Spanish on if Titan continue the way they just have in that one. I just asked the producer to see if he can confirm if we've hit 280k yet. If we have, then we will do that giveaway after the first map. And if we haven't, we have 279.5, guys. We're 500 followers away. Just hit the follow, and when we come back, hopefully we can do that giveaway for the Blood in the Water Scout. And then who knows, if we get 10k or more, then we'll give away the AWP Pink DD as well. But for now, we're going to go for a break, and we will see you on the other side with Titan versus Existence.